All right, looks like we are live with 0 people. Let's see, once we get a couple people going, we will start moving. If you're watching us at a later date, might want to fast forward just a little bit. We got one. Got one viewer. Two viewers. Hello to both of you. Whoa, we got the link chart up. 30 minutes. We are making some moves, at least in the short term. If you remember from the video this morning, hopefully you watched the video this morning. If not, you can go back and check it out. I had this drawn towards the end of our video. I think we were right. It was about 11 a.m. I had this line drawn. I said, wait until we get above this. We have to get above that line before we have a sustainable move out. And a couple hours later, look where we are. We broke out of it. Our first candle closed right here. We want to wait for our second candle. As soon as our second candle comes back down, we confirmed, bounced right off of it, closed there. As soon as you get 2 candles closing above any trend line, you're in a new trend. So there's your buy signal. Once we close there, that would be a perfect opportunity to buy. And then we're bouncing back out. Or if you follow us even more closely, you know, I called for a bottom around $20. We got a little bit lower than that, but CHAINLINK is looking stronger by the minute. We got 7 views now, so good afternoon, Simon. Hello, Miss Becca. Nick. Yeah, XMR took off on a tear, didn't it? Yeah, I think we're so early for CHAINLINK. I don't think we've even started a big move yet. Hopefully this year. I think this year will put us on the map. I think a lot more people will start paying attention to CHAINLINK. Certainly by this time next year. Go ahead and remove all the giddy-ups. So we'll keep an eye on this, 2144. If we go over to Ethereum, we're looking at the same chart. Ethereum's in an uptrend channel as well on the 30-minute. So if Ethereum keeps moving back up, we would want to watch this level. If it breaks out above that, CHAINLINK could be, or excuse me, Ethereum could be gearing up for its next move. So still got a ways to go. Live streams, I'll do a little bit shorter time frames. Usually in my videos, I like to do big macro trends, but see you in the chat. Yeah, Ethereum. I think Ethereum and Chainlink are both going to have huge moves here in the coming. Who knows when it's going to happen? I think we're all kind of. I think the whole world's kind of gearing to see, if kind of waiting, what the dollar's going to do, what Biden's going to say. He has a lot of weight for things that he does right now. So, hey, Asia Punk, NEM and XEM. Sure. Go against Tether. So, like I say on the previous few streams, like the younger a coin is, the harder it is to predict any kind of move or do any kind of TA and have it hold like a grain of salt. So I usually like a year's worth of data before you can really start making predictable moves. But I mean, we can look at it. I mean, you can see it since its inception. I mean, there's this low. You can see that hopefully it's going to start forming a channel here, right? Only wicks below that. Wicks are fine. You don't want to be drawing candles glowing below it, but NEM's looking okay as well. It's on the daily, so until that line's broken, no cause for concern. Technicals look fine. Plenty of room to go. Yeah, so we just need some more time with this one. So it's a newer coin. But so far so good, looking good. Link coming back down a little bit. Ethereum. I wanted to show you guys this. This is a Bitcoin macro trend. Look at this is all of Bitcoin's history. So I did an Elliott wave thing earlier today with Chainlink on a little bit of a smaller time scale, but this is a decade Elliott wave. Look at this. Look at these moves. Wave 1, wave 2, huge wave 3, wave 4 bottom out, final wave, and then our ABC correction after that. A at the bottom, B back up last summer, C capitulation in March. And it's my belief that we are starting this over again. After your ABC correction, this whole cycle repeats. So if this is the start of wave 1, good luck not being in Bitcoin for all the naysayers. I think we're about to kick off. Now it's not going to repeat this, but I think we're it's not going to have as big of moves as this, but it will repeat. So maybe the top of our 5th wave next time. I mean, we could be out another 10 years, maybe 15 years. Well, that's $8 million. That's $1 million. So $1 million could be easily possible in the next 5 years or so, but not for the long term. Let's see. Yeah, this morning, Chainlink was getting ruthless, wasn't it? Like this, when we were streaming, or when I was recording my video, and I saw this start popping up, it was making me a little nervous. But Chainlink can do that to you. If you look left, look at that candle. Kind of like a nice little local support right here. See that? You draw that line straight across. Not huge, but just look for things like that. Then, now we're out of this, so hopefully if we come back down, we don't come back down lower. Hopefully we're starting a new trend up. And if I'm correct, I think Link is one of the only few coins right now that's even going up. I think everything else is just hanging out or doing nothing. Smash the likes. I appreciate it. I always forget to ask people to like videos and subscribe or whatever. But helps you guys, helps the videos get seen more. I'm just trying to help people. So I have nothing to sell you. John James asks, do I believe that Chainlink can go to 1,400 this bull market, and what would the market cap need to get to that? So, yeah, short term, yeah, I'd think on the, if everything goes perfectly and we don't have any more catastrophic events or, you know, whatever, I think in a perfect world, I think Chainlink could do that. Mathematically, it's possible. There's a good guy I watch, Ben Cowan. He has a video on Chainlink getting to the math, getting to 1,000. So go check out that. I can link that if you guys can't find him. Yeah, 1,400 sounds insane, but I mean Ethereum did do that its first cycle, right? We all remember that. And it is my strong belief that Chainlink is one cycle behind Ethereum, so if we just did this move, now I don't think it's going to happen in the next few months or this year. I don't believe that. But maybe by the next few years or whenever the blow off top is, if everything's perfect, I'm not saying it's going to do that. I'm saying it's possible. It could do this move. Could hit 1,000. If you start getting over 1,000, then I mean the market cap is insane. We'd be looking at, I think, 10 trillion market cap for the market, and it'd be a lot. It'd be, what are you looking at? Over $1 trillion market cap for Link, for sure. Yeah. Simon, I'm with you. I remember some crazy calls about Ethereum back in the day. And, you know, no one bought that either, so. But, you know, looking back at this Ethereum when it broke out, it's, you know, its first huge move, it was already in the hundreds of dollars. Chainlink's, you know, still at 20, so maybe we get this move this time, go from, maybe Chainlink's move right here. Maybe we're just right here in Chainlink. See, way over this little bitty hill. So maybe we have this to go in this market cycle over the next few years. Polkadot's doing great. Polkadot will do great, I think, over the next few years. It's got a lot of people, a lot of developers around it. I think Polkadot's supposed to be on Coinbase trading soon. I don't use Coinbase, I use Coinbase Pro. A lot lower fees, a little bit more professional. There's our Ethereum uptrend. Once we break that, actually probably be a little bit take it off. We're gonna have to break above that for Ethereum. So if we start closing above 1,400 again, we got a shot. But right now we're in that channel. And if we break below that, it's going to be going lower. Just make it simple, easy. But I love our moving averages. I'm a big believer in the moving averages. So once they're sorted out, they're hard to tangle up again, especially on the bigger time frames. So I think Ethereum is just getting started. Yeah, I think $50 Chainlink this year is definitely doable. I don't see Chainlink doing a whole lot more. Maybe if it has a perfect year and it just starts melting faces and decouples from the rest of the market, maybe it can hit 100. Hey, we got 15 viewers. I think that's a record. This is only third live stream, if you're new. I've only done 3. Like to do more. think maybe every Wednesday at least, or when the market's moving, I'll do more live streams. When I have nothing to really talk about, it can get a little tedious or boring, but for you guys, I mean, I'll do this all day, but if the market starts moving, maybe from now on I'll just hop on. It's not that hard. I have to make like a new thumbnail, do a description every time, so it takes a few minutes to get kind of geared up and loaded, but it's definitely faster than making my videos. Videos take a while to plan out. There's a lot of keywords you have to put into everything, and yeah, DOT is one of those coins where it hasn't been around in a bull market before. Neither is CHAINLINK, really. CHAINLINK's made all these moves in a bear market and when Bitcoin was macro trending down. So if you think about that, I mean, DOT and CHAINLINK both have room to go this cycle. Yeah, that's kind of when I started this channel. Crypto Gizmo says one day I'll overtake M Crypto. All he does is scream at you. That's kind of when I started this. There's most YouTubers I found are like just try to push things or yell at you or just be loud and obnoxious, or so I'm just trying to do the opposite of that. Trying to give you some information, do something different every day. Keep you updated on CHAINLINK. That's just my favorite crypto right now. CHAINLINK, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano. I think we'll all be in the top 5 at the end of this cycle. So those are my favorite 5, coincidentally. Let's see. Anything else? You guys got anything else? I got to like 4:30 if you guys want to stay on, or if you have any questions. Yesterday we talked about MMA, we talked about cars, we talked about poker. What else did we talk about yesterday? Yeah, Cardano. I definitely like. A lot of people, I feel like Cardano people either like love or hate it. No one's like in the middle of it. 16 viewers, all-time high. CHAINLINK, comment please. Yeah, we talk about CHAINLINK a lot here. So on the 30-minute chart, we talked about this earlier on my first video that I published this morning. We were right in this move and I had this trend line drawn. And to get above any trend line, you want to have a breakout candle. You want to close it above the trend line, and then you want to wait for your second candle to confirm and close also above the trend line, and then you know you're good to go. You're going to be moving up. So when it closed here, after it bounced off of here and closed, that's perfect time to buy in. Or just hold, and you know you're going to make, higher. I haven't really sold or bought or sold anything and since we got crazy a few days ago. So CHAINLINK, short term, it's looking good, looking strong. These moving averages are joining. We want to see these start getting sorted out on the top like these, and we'll be going much higher. On the daily, still looking good. If you watched my video this morning, we did the Elliott wave. Wave 1 up, wave 2 down, wave 3 up, much bigger. Wave 3 is always the biggest. So if this plays out, this would be the bottom of wave 4 here. And then we should hopefully be starting our next wave. Which I think we could, as long as Bitcoin doesn't do some weird stuff, or Biden doesn't spring some news on us, or anything like that. As long as we have straightforward events and nothing abnormal, Bitcoin just chills out right here, we're good. I think all of crypto will start continuing its moves back up here soon. Small caps. Maybe I could do something on that. I don't really have anything off the top of my head that I would get. Those are kind of speculation I like doing, but only with like maybe 10% of your portfolio is what I've used to like start getting into super small caps. You can make some money off of them, but just like professionals, they usually just set aside, 10% of their gross portfolio to invest in speculative things like that. I generally stick to the bigger market caps. You can still make plenty of money in bigger caps. So I know you can make a fortune in some of the little ones, but you can also lose it just as fast. So I'll give some recommendations on some coins I have my eye on. Maybe tomorrow's video or something like that. I can chart a couple. I mean, Polkadot was a pretty small cap about 3 or 4 months ago. So let's say, what can Sleepy Joe spring on us? Well, announce another stimulus, a bigger stimulus that usually, for the short term, affects crypto negatively. Long term, I think positively. But people just jump the gun on the stock market, and you just never know. You might find a new strain of the Wuhan clone, the virus. You never know. That's all I'm talking about. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if anything will happen, but with the inauguration today, you never know if it's going to be riots or whatever. That's all I mean. See, you got 20 viewers. Rolling. Chainlink, see, we'll read in the comments. I think we're all caught up. Yeah, VeChain, that's on my radar for sure. Let's see, Tezos, maybe. Outside Shot. XMR for sure. XMR started moving towards the end of last year. Crypto Gizmo, I'll check you out. Get super crypto famous, huh? All right, we'll have to see what you got. I'm just trying to help people, so hopefully I can do that. Hopefully we can get big enough to we can get some people helped that need it without selling you $37 million course or charging you for whatever. Now, people that, spend extra time or do one-on-one things, I'm for like charging people for that. I'm just not for people saying that they want to help you and then first buy my $5,000 course or whatever, So I'll always do free stuff. Maybe in the future I'll offer like one-on-one counseling for some kind of fee, but not in the near future. XMR, shady or no? Well, it's a privacy coin, so I think that's why it's doing well, because people are starting to realize that Bitcoin's not exactly super private as everyone thinks. Yeah, I kind of agree there, Asian Punk. He might try to undo some Trump stuff as fast as he can, but don't really like to talk too much politics, but just when it's important and could infect crypto and markets and the stock and all that, got to bring it up a little bit, just so people know that things could get volatile here, and it's not like necessarily anything that crypto's doing. It's just the global markets and where we're at. So Chainlink's still looking good. Let's go back to a shorter time frame. See hour. You can see our 21-hour moving average starting to get back up there. That's good. I want to keep doing that. So 5-minute chart. Put it back on auto. So we're sorting the moving averages back out. We don't want to see this start coming back down again. Like to get a bounce off of this. These are short time frames though, guys, so these aren't as big of weights as the daily or the weekly. This is on the weekly. We definitely want to bounce off of this. 21 week is super key in any coin ever. As you can see here, CHAINLINK. This is our 21-week exponential moving average. It's key on any coin in any market. Must hold, or much more downside is coming. Siphon rocking on the 3 minute. What are we looking at, CHAINLINK? What do we got? I think I got a 1 minute. Should just upgrade to premium on TradingView, but it's so expensive. Since I'm doing all this for free, is just if you upgrade to premium on TradingView, it's like $600 a year, which isn't that bad, but you get like second charts. You can get up to the second, so I might do it at some point. But I have the second package, second right below that, so I pay like $300 a year, I think. But it's fun. It's entertaining to watch on the 1 minute. Link's still looking good. $30 minutes. When I get these sorted back out again like it does on the 5, and we're in for much higher. But looks like we could be breaking it on the minutes. A few minutes. Hey, Shanika. I think Shanika was one of my first subscribers, if not the first. I think Asian Punk was right there in the first few. Appreciate you guys. 25 indicators at once. Crypto Gizmo, you got a you have a channel? Or do you have like a Twitter or what? Yeah, maybe I have to get your tricks there. The only reason I pay as much as I do is so I can have a bunch of indicators or, you know, overlays, all this stuff, because they usually only let you use a few. And I got tired of having to, you know, X some out and then add some. And wow, 5,000 followers on Twitter, that's pretty good. Twitter's like hard to do. I've been on there, I think I started in January, or maybe last December when I started my channel. I've only been doing this for about a month, live streaming, so man, Twitter, it's hard to build followers on there. I'll check you out over there. I try to use my same logo everywhere on Twitter, like the pink Ethereum thing. That's pretty good, man. Maybe I'll just do that. Jeez. So we're on the link, 5 minute. So far we're holding. Looking good. See these bounces? Always bullish, even on the 5 minute. I only focus on, if you're new, just coming in, I only focus on lower time frames during live streams. Otherwise, I'm usually the daily is the lowest time frame I go. Daily, weekly, monthly is what I prefer to look at. Big macro trends, not so much day-to-day stuff. Good idea. So all those trend lines I'm talking about, you can do that on any chart. So if we break that, same thing. Got to close 2 candles and we're good. Just like our 30-minute chart that we showed in our video today. Just see the trend line here. When I made my video this morning, I had this drawn, early, made the video about this time we were dropping. I said for us to continue back up, we have to clear this, which we did. Punch out, close the next candle, we can continue to move up. Yeah, that's exactly the case, Asian Punk. It's so much riskier on the shorter the time frame. You have to have much more experience and know exactly what you're doing to try to scalp things or injure in that. It's much less risky if you're playing macro trends on the daily or weekly time frames and you don't really care about all this stuff. You're looking at these kind of big moves. You get in through these moves, maybe you sell at the top up in here, get out, you buy some more in this move, ride this up, sell some in here. These are easier to predict than going over these 5-minute charts. It's very hard to predict that this is going to be the top of this or this is going to be the bottom and you're looking at 5 minutes. So unless you have 5 years minimum experience, I would highly advise to move up to the higher time frames, minimum on daily. Much easier to make money in the long term. I'd also advise not to listen to any news. The media is not there to help you. As well as Twitter, I wouldn't take a whole lot of advice on Twitter from anybody. Certainly not investment advice. Should always do your own research. You guys got anything else? Want to look at anything else? Any questions? Talk about anything else outside of crypto? Next 12 hours? Well, for CHAINLINK, it's looking stronger than most altcoins right now. So say 12 hours back in here. So as long as we can start keep this crossing up, if you look over the next few hours and where this yellow line is blasting back up through here, we're going to continue up. I just worry about the whole election thing dragging to something happening and, something catastrophic or the opposite. Maybe it blows up. So it goes up or down. That's just this rest of this week until things simmer down through inauguration. Maybe nothing will happen, but I just worry about it a little bit. Market siphon, I don't know what that is. Is that a siphon of crypto? Crypto Gizmo? Siphon? Shanika, how did I get into crypto? Well, I actually heard about it first from just reading stuff, investment stuff on the internet. I heard an article, back in probably 2013. I heard the Winklevoss twins talking about how much Bitcoin they bought. I obviously didn't get in then at the time. I had no idea how to buy it or what it was even about. So I let times go by, and then when I had my job, one of my coworkers was talking about it, and so I decided to look at it again, and I just decided it was time to double down. I kept reading more and more stuff, and then I got into it, and I guess the rest is history. I made my first huge, I put a bunch in back in 2017 in the early stages, you know, Bitcoin before it blew off top. I did put a bunch in the top of 2017 before I knew much. That's when, you know, most people that don't have much experience put money in towards the top of bubbles and not at the bottom. But now I've invested a lot in education and research. I invested a lot over the past few years in learning to TA, learning what to look for, and I've made a lot since then. I sold my house, one of my first houses, a few years back. I took every cent that I made on that. It was a good bit of money. I put it all into crypto, and I've been fortunate enough to, I think I've about 8x'd it in the past few years. So I'm doing well. I was able to quit my job. My birthday last year, which is coming up on a year, so I've been doing this full time for almost a year now, and that's how I make my living now. So to answer your question, Shanika, it's a long-winded. Chairman BMW says, "What do I think will happen to Ripple?" Well, that's the, you know, that's kind of a tough answer because you don't never know what kind of regulation is going to come from the SEC. But on the charts, I mean, just going by off what the charts are showing on Ripple, nothing looks catastrophic yet. It hasn't broken its market structure, so it could still technically be saved. I read an article yesterday on Ripple that they're trying to appeal to Biden to, I don't know, get out of the SEC somehow. So I don't know how that's going to work, but so we'll keep an eye on. I should probably do some, like, you know, articles on different coins every day or something. Someone suggested that once. Maybe I do kind of coin news of the day or something like that to start it out with. Maybe a lot of other crypto channels do that. So kind of just trying to help people look for certain little trades or just new tidbits of information nobody else talks about. Yeah, no problem, man. That's what I'm here. If you guys got any questions or want me to do anything, I'm not a huge channel yet, so I can kind of pay attention to the whole chat. I've been in some channels. This chat's going about 3,000 miles an hour, so hopefully if we get bigger someday, I'll remember you guys to join me first and could pay some extra attention to you guys. Yeah, I think XRP, you know, everyone thinks it's dead, but you never know. Technicals don't say that yet. Yeah, XRP, there's a lot of people that it's another love-hate relationship. XRP had a big following, but you never know. They might be back. It's not dead yet. It's still, if you look at CoinMarketCap, they're far from dead right now. Now, I do expect them to fall down quite soon. I think Cardano will take its place next, and Polkadot already flipped it. I think Chainlink's going to start flipping, doing some backflips here, right up the list. I think in the next coming months even. I think Chainlink will flip this, get up in the top 6 for sure. I think Tether will start falling. I think all Polkadot will continue to rise. These two are pretty secure in their market cap, but you never know. Chainlink's got a lot of good things going for it. Nobody thought, if you look back 3 years ago, Ethereum's market cap was it looked like these. Ethereum's market cap was nothing. 2016. So you never know what can happen. I do expect Chainlink, Cardano, Polkadot, Ethereum, and Bitcoin to fully make up the top 5 at the end of this bull market, whenever that may be. I see Litecoin moving out of the top 10. I see Ripple falling down unless something miraculous happens. Bitcoin Cash, I'm going to be out of the top 10. These are all my opinions. I'm just guessing, but That's what we got with that. Link's coming back down a little bit. What else? You guys got anything else? Old Shaggy, glad you caught the stream. We're glad you caught the stream too, sir. I assume you're, sir. There probably are some girls. I'm assuming Shanika's a girl. Not many girls. If you look at most people that watch crypto, statistically is like 5% women. So if you're a girl in crypto, you're doing way better than most. You guys got any more questions? Anybody into MMA? You gonna retire your husband? That's awesome. Shanika, it'd be great. Hopefully I can help a couple people do that in this bull market. And then at the end of this bull market, if we all become a little bit rich, or I should say Chainlink rich, gonna throw a party. Everything's on me. Y'all invited. Details. Link's got it just by, if it crosses $100, Link $100. We're gonna do a party somewhere. And yeah, awesome. Hoping to retire this bull market as well. It would be great. Ashley asks, what is Bitcoin and Ethereum now going to do in the next few hours? Let's go look. Mostly I'm into long-term, except for live streams. I look at short-term just because there's more action. So it's hard to tell what it's going to do in a few hours, but what I would look for, you know, Ethereum looks to be in this short-term channel here, right? So, you know, loosely, that would be a nice little channel. We're going to break down. It's going to go lower. It's going to break outside of this. It's going to go higher. It's got to close, start closing candles above that. If it does do that, you guys got to watch that. If Ethereum, if you guys have Ethereum, and it starts breaking outside of this and closing candles above 1400 again, you're in some, I think it's going to explode. Especially since, you know, anything outside of this is all-time high. If it starts closing above all-time highs, it's gonna really blow up quick, I believe. Chainlink's just brewing. It's already cleared its all-time high. I think we might, if you look at Ethereum, what it did. I know I've talked about this 100 times, but Ethereum's first big move out after it broke all-time high, it comes back and retests its all-time high first before going up, and you can see it did 2 weeks of just hanging around, not doing much, up and down, up and down. So theoretically, I mean, Link, we're only in the first week of our consolidation, so Link could theoretically hang out here for another week or two, going up and down, from ranging from 24 to even 19 for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 days. After that, if nothing catastrophic happens, like I've said, I think Chainlink and Ethereum will continue their moves. Bitcoin, let's go over to BTs. Bitcoin on the weekly. No, we're still like almost 100% above our weekly moving average. So it's going to test this yellow line again at some point. Hopefully we can wait until we can get a little bit higher. That'd be great. In the short term, this is on the 30-minute. not looking that great, to be honest. What we would want to look for is it to start to make higher lows. That's kind of what Chainlink did earlier. You can see these trend channels. Anytime you look at any chart on any time frame, just try to draw some trend channels with the most touch points. So once we break outside of that, break down, close. If you close 2 candles outside of it, you're probably gonna continue whichever way it's going. See that trend channel? After we break outside of that, either way, and then especially with these ribbons crossing, these are the moving averages. We can zoom in more. So once we broke through this, our first candle out, we tried to close back up, ended up closing here. Our next candle moved down, we closed again outside of it, so you know you're going to be moving down more. This is only on the 30-minute chart, so if you want to know what Bitcoin's going to be doing in the next time being, it looks like it may be breaking outside of this, so that would be a good sign. We would want this to confirm back and hold this line and then keep moving this way. And that is what to look for. If you want to get a bigger picture, just change the time frame a little bit more. Zoom out a little bit more. And you can start drawing different trend lines. The bigger picture you have, see, but I'm a big believer in the most touch points. We only have a few touch points here. See, down in here we have a group, right in here we have a group. So it's not a huge solid trend line. Now this, if you draw a trend line up this, that was a big trend line. You break that, you know you're in bigger trouble. See how that works? Looking at the chat, we got 17 people. I think we were up to 20, so it's pretty nice. Please like if you like it. If you're watching, just tap the like button real quick. That would be awesome. Aave we looked at yesterday or a couple days ago. It's just a short. I'm bullish on any altcoin. It looks good. I looked at the chart. It looks okay. It's just young coin, and young coins are hard to predict where they're going to go. So it's always a good idea to have a little bit and some coins that haven't been around in a bull market or bear market before, so they can they have no psychological levels that people watch for, unlike, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah, you're talking about on Bitcoin, Asian Punk? January 4th lows right in there. Yeah, that's three or four touch points. You got a couple in here, so it's getting stronger. You can think about it as nails holding up a board, right? Still not that strong of a trend line. If you have 57 nails on your board, it's pretty strong. You can look at that. You can look back at some trend lines. You can go back on any chart, any time frame, and just try. That's how I learn. You have to do it to start learning it. So just play with it. It takes time. So that's on the 2-hour daily. See what we can find. See, look at that. It's nice, but still, look, three little nails. So it's not a huge forming line yet. Something kind of could be starting to get alarming there is if you want to get some more touch points in here. So, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 touch points now. That could be something to watch. We start closing down here. and we try to make another run up and we tap this and it gets rejected again, could be bad news for Bitcoin in the short term. Now, I do think we're in a bull market, so I don't think we're even close to having another 2018 or anything like that. I just think once we start moving down in dramatic fashion with Bitcoin, we're going to the 20-week moving average, 21-week, whatever you want to look at. And after we test that, I think we'll repeat, kind of repeat what we've just done. So who knows if that's going to be few days, few weeks, or a few months still. But this is something to watch. We'll keep an eye on this now. This is Bitcoin on the daily, so this is a more solid of a trend line. If we start closing down here and don't recover and break back up here in the next few days, this could be our warning flag. We already had that, a warning flag in our Fear and Greed Index. We're in our 2-month trend channel, but our low was 86, our high was 95, and then we broke it back in last week. Broke outside of it for the first time, so that was maybe our first warning sign or second warning sign. We want to see Bitcoin close back above that. And you can see trend lines just get messed up, so you gotta remove them on different time frames. But something to keep an eye on for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the market leader, so it can kind of controls. If it falls, it's not that altcoins are failing, it's just it drags them down with it. And if Bitcoin rises, it's not that they're doing great, just Bitcoin drags them up with it. It's when Bitcoin moves sideways and consolidates is when altcoins get their runs. So that's what we would want to look for. What do we got? Yeah, Asian Punk. So some people do the trend lines at wicks, some do them at the candles. Like I said, it's the most touch points that matters. You don't want to do. So you obviously don't want to start down here and then hit bottoms of candles as well. But if you can find the most touch points like that, is the stronger the line. So you don't want to have any trend lines ever through candles. But usually I go from the bodies. You can go from the wicks. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're not drawing them. See that? You don't want to be drawing trend lines through candles. You can go from anywhere on the wick that you want. Most touch points is the strongest, period. Don't let anyone tell you any different. But, like I said, also, if you drew this on a 5-minute chart, this is a 5-minute chart. This is not. That wouldn't be a solid thing to do. If you can find a trend line on a macro trend, on a weekly, that's a strong line. Especially when you start having moving averages. Look at that. Trend line almost perfectly matches that 21-week moving average. This is a strong line. I don't see us breaking that anytime soon. Well, we certainly hope not, right? Because now our moving average is way up here. That's in its own territory now. So it's all-time highs. It's never been in a bull market. It's never been in a bear market. No one's going to be able to predict what that's going to do. But it's always wise to have something, a couple coins that you're bullish on that have never seen a bull market before because they're in price explore mode, right? They have no psychological levels to break. They can go. There's could be no stopping them. That was a good thing about Bitcoin when it first started. It could do a 2,000% increase, and there's who knows when to sell or buy because there's no levels to watch. So price discovery mode is kind of what they call it, right? Couple coins. Especially DOT would be a good one to have, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but something that's as young as Polkadot and is in number 4 ranked coin already. I think it's got, it's up 70% this week. I think it was up 100% last week. So if you're looking to buy Polkadot, it might not be the best opportune time if you're trying to make quick money. Usually you don't want to chase up something that's up, 200% in a week or so. Same with most of these altcoins. But if you're looking to buy and not sell for till 2023 or when our blow off top is in the next crypto market, yeah, that would be on my list for sure. It is on my list. Cardano, and that's gone up. That's up 20% the past week. I remember watching Cardano over the last summer or whatever, in March. It was at 2 cents. 2 cents Cardano. 2 cents. That's a lot. That's a big jump. CHAINLINK was at $1.50 in March. Y'all don't remember that? Polkadot kind of flew open the door at $5 or so, so it's still up 3x. 400%. A lot of people get that confused. A 10x is 1100%. It's not 1000%. Because 100% is a 2x. See how that works? So, yeah, I don't have to explain it. You guys got it. Back up to 20 views. How y'all doing? Everybody new? We got some new. I see a couple new people. Someone says buy ENJ. What's ENJ? What do they do? Let's go see our DXY. Our DXY, guys, is our dollar currency index, so this is why crypto's been going up, because the dollar's been going down. You look at Bitcoin versus USD, it matters, because it's a trading pair, right? So some people say that the DXY doesn't matter in crypto. Of course it does. Do you think we've been going up because the dollar's been going down? Of course. We go down when the dollar gets strength. So that's why we don't want the DXY to go up. We want it to go down. We want crypto to have a chance. And if crypto really wants to explode, we need the DXY to break its low made back in February of 2018. This is the cause of our bear market. Look at the dollar back in 2018. Crypto was dying. Dollar was gaining strength. That's all it takes. If we break 88, we have a free fall down to at least 85 area. I would think this is going to be our next floor. And if this happens, if the dollar falls down here again, Bitcoin will be over 100K. CHAINLINK will be $50, $100. Everything will be booming if the DXY collapses, like it could possibly be doing. DXY is having a cross on the 21 month for the 50 month. The last time it did that is 18 years ago, right here. You can see what ensued next. We do another thing like that. Digital currencies will be the new internet back in 2000. This actually plays out. And we're actually right here. This is like 1999 of the internet. There'll be a boom, a .com boom, Something to watch out for. I don't see anybody else talking about it. What else you got? Someone says 50K incoming. I assume you're talking about Bitcoin or maybe CHAINLINK. Even better. Bitcoin 50K incoming. I think it's just a matter of time. Of course, that's coming. Who knows if we test our 21 week again first, or do we just go straight to it before testing it? Weekly still looking strong. Still, let's see where we're at above. There's our 21 week. We are still 56% above it, so not as strong as we were, but 56% above your what line we're gonna have to test at some point. Still really high. We'd want this to hold off for a little bit and go sideways. So if Bitcoin starts cooling off and just chopping up in here, altcoins will start blowing up again. Give us a chance for a legit alt season. Hey Douglas, welcome in. First timer. Yeah, Chainlink. Yes, about Chainlink. We talk about Chainlink on this channel a lot, so if you want to subscribe, I mentioned Chainlink. I give daily updates 5 days a week. And I also talk about altcoins. If you guys got altcoins, you can request a video. I can mention them in videos. I make videos 5 days a week, and then I'm going to try to start doing live streams at least once a week. More if the market's getting crazier. I'll do more live streams the more volatility we get, so to speak. So everything good? You guys can see me and hear me all the time? Auntie stocks. I love it. Gold? Yeah, we can look at gold. I don't get many requests for anything outside of crypto, so not sure which one you want to do. There's so many different. You got a special one you like? I'm gonna do that. I mean, it looks like it's been doing quite well. This one you want? This one good? Auntie? Okay. So, daily gold. Yeah, it's not looking great right now. Macro trend. You're not going to want this to cross the green line, or you're going to be in for more downside. But it looks like it could be curving up. If it gets a bounce off of this, you'll get more of an upside. These are moving averages. They work in anything and everything. This is a 21 week yellow line, 50 week green line, 100 week blue line, 200 week red line. These are good solid moving averages. If you get them sorted out with smallest to largest, your prices will continue to rise. When you start getting tangled up, that's when you get some worries. So that's what you want to avoid right here. Looks like it's been having a good move since March. Let's go see. We're back to the link. I'm sorry if I missed anybody's request or anything, or missed your comment. I've missed a couple, I know, over the past couple live streams. You're welcome, Miss Stunks. Great name. So German BMW asks if he's holding cryptocurrency for the long run, like $1,000. Is it safe to leave in your Coinbase wallet? or you guys you can hardwire it. It's kind of a preference. Coinbase is safe up to, I think they're guarded up to 250,000, so I think they have a guarantee on your money. So Coinbase, I do trust Coinbase. I've used Coinbase. I currently use Coinbase as well. I also use a couple other exchanges. I use Coinbase Pro. It's just cheaper fees for me. Looks a little bit more professional. But I keep a considerable amount on Coinbase Pro, and I've had no issues. It's been there for years, so I don't think that's a problem. What hard wallets do I use? I have a Ledger Nano S. I like that. I don't have much experience on the others, but I like that one. You think it'll pass 34K again? Let's go look at back down. I assume you mean underneath, right? That's what we were just saying on this this trend line. We've just noticed something even on this live stream though. So like if you draw this rough trend line here, oops, you want to draw your trend lines. The most touch points, we act them as, you want to act like they're nails. So the more nails you have in your board here, act like your trend line's the board. The more trend lines you have, or the more nails you have, the stronger it is. So this is only on a 2 hour, but you can see we may have broken a little. Now again, this is only on the 2 hour, and it's not super strong, but just something to look for. It could, if this starts getting rejected off of this line and starts dropping further, we're going to be dropping more. If you look at it on the daily, you know, you can get a little bit more accurate and a little bit more steady thing. Still, not a strong trend line. 1 nail, 2 nails, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe on our 7th. We drop below this a whole lot. You know, we could draw this even up higher. That has a little bit more touch points, so that's pretty strong. So if we're breaking through this, and we close under this, and then our next candle, you have to have 2 candles close outside of your trend line to confirm it. The first one breaks it. Now if we confirm and close this, and then we confirm and bounce off of this back down, then we're in for some more downside, for sure. So we don't want, we have 2 hours, 2.5 hours to close this candle. If we close here, that's not a concern. If we close tomorrow's candle under this line, then I'd start getting a little worried. But we'll look at it. I do this every day, so if you guys aren't members yet or subscribe members, everything's free. I don't charge you for anything. I have nothing to sell you guys. So, but please like and subscribe. If you want to know daily updates, I do this. I do CHAINLINK updates every day. I usually touch on Bitcoin and Ethereum a little bit. If you guys are interested in that, if you have any other altcoins you want me to cover, I do videos every day, and I'm going to try to start doing live streams a couple times a week. So, been in crypto for about 5 years now. I do this full time, if anybody's got it. Alright, Asian Punk, have a good time with your kid. Asian Punk is one of my first subscribers, so appreciate him. Coinbase Pro or Coinbase, what should I use? Not that good at crypto, but I like what I'm doing. Sure, so Coinbase Pro, the difference is, you know, Coinbase is kind of generally for earlier, you know, beginners, I guess, so to speak. Just makes it easy. It's easy to join Coinbase. Coinbase Pro, when I joined, they had minimums that you had to invest in to even get on there, so I don't know what it's like now. But Coinbase Pro has much lower fees. The more money you have in there, the lower the fees go, which is awesome. Both are safe to store. I think Coinbase and Coinbase Pro will protect your money at least up to 250K, I believe I saw. So Chef says, great channel. I appreciate it. We're new. I've only been doing this for about a month streaming. I mean, like I said, I've been in crypto for a while now. I do this full time. So, but I'm trying to make new channel that, you know, it seems like every YouTuber wants to sell you something or just scream at you, pump coins. That's not what we do. I look at macro trends on, you know, basically the top 10 coin market cap. I'll look at any of these. I have a top 5 coin list that I cover usually every week. So that's what we do. If you're new, you can join us. We would appreciate it. Try to spread the word. Trying to help other people without charging them for any money. Yeah, I'm not going to ever claim to double your money, make you a millionaire overnight. Guys, don't be silly. Don't listen to people. They're just trying to get your money. Yep, everyone's just trying to sell you stuff, man. The only way I could see people ever charging you for any money is if they're working with you one-on-one and you're taking extra of their time. That's it. Otherwise, they're not trying to help you. They're just trying to get rich. I'm actually trying to help you. I mentioned earlier, if I ever charge you in the future, it would be because I'm working with you one-on-one, private sessions, something like that, just because you're taking more of my time. I have no plans for that in the immediate future. So this is all going to be free. Just trying to help you learn a little bit, save a little bit, make a little bit. What's market siphon? I think you said that earlier. I don't think I read your response. And if I have enough people requesting it, maybe I can start something. But yeah, I do pick. I have 2 kids and my wife, so I have a full kind of a full schedule. But I could maybe look into doing that at some point. Thanks, Shaft, for subscribing. Crypto Gizmo, you're killing me, man. I don't know what a top secret market siphon is. Yeah, Coinbase Pro is good. I've always had a good experience with them. Except for like peak when they man, they're correcting it now. But if you don't know, like Coinbase is known to go down at peak times when people are trying to get on there and buy or sell when the markets are going crazy. But they've said they're fixing it. So hopefully soon. I know they're supposed to be listing a couple more coins. Even Polkadot is getting listed on Coinbase. Sometime Q1 they said, so I would love to do that. That would be nice. Transfer everything in one place. Right now I have some stuff on Binance. I have some stuff on a couple other different exchanges, but I'd love to just consolidate everything on my Coinbase Pro. Jeff says, how do I feel about Zaliqua? I've heard of it. I don't know much about it. I'm not going to pretend that I do. I can look at it. Zil, right? Let's see. I guess we can. I'll keep an eye on Bitcoin. Let's do Ethereum. ZIL. Any preference here? You want to do it's the dollar, it's fine. So still a newer coin. It's been around for a little bit though. Looking good right now. So yeah, looks like it took off kind of when Bitcoin did a little bit. Looking strong now. On the daily, this is kind of a little bit of a warning sign if we're starting to cross the 21 day. But the stronger one is the 21 week. As long as we're above that, we're still in bullish territory. This is still looking good. Good formation here. Got your flagpole up. This is looking strong. Well, if you have some, you've made a considerable amount of money since say it's Thanksgiving. I mean, it's gone up 338%. Even right now, it's 200% up. So if you don't have any, it's generally my impression, don't really want to chase pumps or coins after they've gone up hundreds of percents, but if you've bought back in here, you're sitting pretty. As long as you're above a 21-week moving average in any coin or anything, period, stocks, you're good. Let's look on a shorter time frame. Maybe you're interested in that. Get back on auto. Not a lot of volume. I don't know what the coin market cap is. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. Sorry everybody if you're not interested in Zillow. I'm just trying to take some requests. Still a little channel, so just trying to help you out where I can. What the hell? So market cap is, well, it's getting up there. Almost 800 million. It's like it might, almost flatlined here. But so did most altcoins, so we're getting back up. So we can keep an eye on this. If you want to join our channel and join our live chats, no problem. I can keep an eye on this. But market cap looks strong. Technicals look fine. So far, so good. I just don't know if I would advise anybody to be getting in right at the moment after a 300% jump up. That's with most altcoins. Most everything's been blasting off a little bit the past few weeks or months. Again, watch this on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the market mover. So if this is going to start closing and breaking this trend line, certainly if it closes candle into that 21-day moving average, alarm bells should start going off. But if you want to like and subscribe, I'll be here every day talking about it. I make videos every day. They all come out about 11:30, between 11 and 12 a.m. Eastern time. Every day, 5 days a week. Updates on CHAINLINK, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Then I'm going to try to start doing live streams a little bit more. I like these. We can talk about different stuff. When make a video, you can't just go off script, I'm going to get back to the chat here. I've had a couple of, bad mic quality. I've looked into some mics. I've had some issues with them. I originally started out my video, and I had like I bought a $100 microphone. It didn't even work. So I just have a cheap one. Of course, the cheap one works. So I just haven't done it. Once my channel gets a little bit bigger, I have a 4K camera sitting behind this crap camera. I figured I'm just trying to get started something. I was having so many issues. I almost didn't even do anything because it was so frustrating. But I have a nice studio set up here. I have a 4K DSLR. I haven't had a whole lot of time to look into the microphone situation, but I'll do that if everyone's. I watch my videos back. They're not the greatest audio quality, but. Thanks, Anti-Stunks. Your nice comments. Love it. German BMW says, I'm not like the other YouTubers claiming to double people's coins. Yeah, that's why I started it's the only reason I started my channel. I didn't see anybody that was actually trying to help people certainly without charging them or scamming them or whatever, so. Ashley says, I need to sleep. Do I cash out my Bitcoin and Ethereum or do I hold? Well, it depends on if you're trying to make money in the next 6 hours or are you trying to make money in the next 2 years. I'm more of my whole channel, I focus on long term. I don't do the whole daily thing and jump in and out. That's a good way to lose all your money, which is exactly what I did starting out. 5 years ago, I lost a lot. But we've been fortunate enough to try to 10x my money this year. So over the past 12 months, I'm close. So doing much better. Invest in yourself and your education first. Then invest in coins. Nobody does that. That's with anything in life. If you invest in yourself and your mind first, the rest is taken care of. So what do we want to look at? Liqua, we looked at that. Bitcoin, this is a warning sign for Bitcoin. We don't want to close under this. What's the best news and websites for crypto? Coindesk. Yeah, Coindesk is good. They seem to be on top of it. Yeah, I would recommend them. No GRT. No, I don't have any GRT. Yeah, I think Ethereum has a bunch of projects that we don't even know about. Same with Chainlink. So I fully see Chainlink and Ethereum having huge moves this market cycle. You guys didn't know that already. Jeremy BMW says he's loving the stream. Please do one weekly at least. I promise I will. So at least once a week, if the market gets crazy, like if I see Chainlink or Bitcoin doing something insane, I'll just hop on. So if you know the market's moving, maybe I'll just jump on. As long as I'm not like in the middle of sleeping or taking my kids to school. I got 2 little kids, boy and a girl, 9 and 6. Just had a birthday, so. Dogecoin. Elon Musk. You ever watch Elon Musk? Says that's his favorite crypto. It's funny. Dogecoin. I have a mouse. I literally have it. Wait, let me find it. Look at this. Live stream it. Live stream special only. I save it once the camera picks it up. Dogecoin mousepad. I'll save it once it picks it up. Such click, very zoom, mini scroll. Who's got a Dogecoin mousepad? Come on. Thanks, Chef. Appreciate it. Market siphon, I'll get to it in a minute. Crypto, you've been here all the time. Yeah, Dogecoin, I would love to. If I was into more tattoos, I would definitely get a Dogecoin tattoo just as a joke. I don't have any tattoos, but I'm gonna get one. Chainlink hits 50. There's a group on Twitter that we're all gonna go get tattoos of Chainlinks at $50. So it'll be my first tattoo. Okay, market. Where are we at? He wants me to type in. There's my Twitter too. I have a Twitter. Trying to build my followers here. 5DayCrypto 1. I think the link's in our video from today. On the description there. Better post some couple things up there every now and then. Okay. Back on track. What's this guy? Market siphon, just type it in. Look, we can all look together, folks. There he is. Look at you. You're famous on my channel, man. You have a whole 20 people watching. Is this your thing? Did you like invent this or? All right, we'll have to follow you. You gotta follow me back. I'll check this out. Man, you got a lot of followers. You gotta help me, man. How do I get more followers? I need helps. I need the helps. Well, go check him out, I guess. I guess we're plugging Market Siphon on the channel. I click follow. Boom. Alright, if I get spammed, I'm gonna spank you. I have more Chainlink right now, but that's only because Ethereum was actually the first coin I ever bought. Let's go back. I bought it before Bitcoin even. Yeah. Now watch. I'll show you why I have more Link than Ethereum right now. I love Ethereum. Nothing against it, but I can also go back and forth between Link and Ethereum. I don't always sell from Link to USD or USD to Link or ETH to USD. I like to do Link to Ether, and I like to do Bitcoin to Ether, Bitcoin to Link. I'll show you why. So, go on here. If you look at, well, I like the daily. Now you can see Link versus Ethereum. This is a perfect time to sell up here. And when you sell, you're converting to Ethereum and not the US dollar. This is how to it's almost like a cheating system. You can increase your Link and Ethereum holdings so big. So by doing, if you were to like get into this and sell to Ethereum, you would double your Ethereum down here. Then you'd sell back, buy back Link, sell back to Ethereum. You're doubling. You double down here, triple up here, quadruple down here. So we just made a lowest low in a long time on the Link Ethereum. So that's why this is a perfect time to buy back in for Link. So that's why. But more often than not, I just follow this. I have indicators that I use. I'm not going to give financial advice on the channel. That's kind of what I would reserve for if I did one-on-ones at some point. That's it, man. Have you seen what Flare Networks is doing? I have not. ETH 5.0, the next ETH killer, isn't everything? I've been hearing Ethereum killer since 2017. Not saying it can't happen, but to dethrone a #2 coin with $155 billion in market cap could be tough. I'm always open to the latest coins. Hey, we've got 25 all-time high viewers. Loving it. Oh, we got Saturn here. Auntie's in space. She's in Saturn. Saturn 10X, I guess. I use, Brad asked what exchange I use. I have a couple exchanges I use. My primary one is Coinbase Pro. Lower fees. Solid security. I trust them. Have St. Resin, another one of my first subscribers. I remember you guys. If you join my channel early, I do remember. Even if we get to billions and billions and billions of subscribers, I remember my true friends. Yeah, I use Coinbase Pro to trade most everything. You can even see my Coinbase Pro up there on the top left. A little late. We've been streaming for 90 minutes, sir. Yeah. I only have like, I just hit 200 subscribers. Crypto Gizmo says 24 views, 21 likes. But I don't have that many people yet, man. I've only been doing it for a month, so hopefully we can blow up. As long as people keep watching, I'll keep doing. Just trying to help people, not trying to charge anybody for anything, not trying to pump anything, not trying to sell anything. Just here 5 days a week, try to help you. I post new videos 11 a.m. every day. Around 11 a.m. Eastern time. And then I'm open for requests, so X-Man, yeah. Hey, I'm totally into anything new and hot off the press. I'll give it a look for sure. FLR. Is it on any exchanges yet? Any of the big ones? Is it on, I assume it's on Binance. Binance has everything. Is it on is that on Coinbase Pro? I usually, I don't know. Polkadot's my only one I've, Cardano and Polkadot. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some people watching not liking. Maybe they hate my blue shirt. Maybe they hate maybe they hate Mr. Doge over here. $22 likes, 24 likes. All right, we got it. Thanks, Crypto Gizmo. Crypto Gizmo is my like Nazi over there. Oh man, Saint Resin, no, unforgivable, dude. I haven't heard of CHAINLINK Network, but if you guys got suggestions I should look into, I make notes, and I'm all up for the latest and greatest. Let's go to a shorter time frame on Link. See what we're looking like. Oh, getting a bounce back up, maybe. And if you guys don't know, like, these moving averages will act as minor support and resistance. As you can see, look at this. If it breaks through one, you like little nets. So if it breaks through one net, you got another net coming. Usually the red line is kind of the case for the last hope. Certainly on the daily and weekly, you're almost never going to break through this 200. And if you do, we only closed one under that for Chainlink. Pop right back above it. 200 day is a big one. 21 week, it's huge on any coin. We're all in this together, friends. 24 people. Definitely a record. So if I keep getting more and more people watching, I'll keep doing more and more live streams. I appreciate all of you guys. It's after 5. I thought I was only going to go to 4:30. I should probably get off. If you guys got anything else, I mean, I could stay on, but we'll do another live stream. I don't know, maybe we'll do one Friday, at least every Wednesday-ish, once a week. If the markets are acting up, I'll get on. Yeah, there you go. 21 week moving average is the world's biggest safety net. You break that, there might not be another one. But the daily is my main chart of focus. Most coins you want to focus on the daily. If you're in the big term, long term. You can notice our big moving averages, 21, 50, 100, 200. When they get sorted out, that's when you start your moves. So hopefully we're just starting out back in this move, something like that. I think I have like 20 videos up now on YouTube, so if you guys want to know anything else or what else I've posted, you can go back and watch those. I would appreciate it. Maybe you can learn something. Try to teach you a couple new things in each video, what to watch for. Make you be fresh. I said, I'm not even going to say your name. You should stream 24/7 link coverage. That'd be pretty funny. Thought about that. My wife suggested that. She's like, is there any YouTubers that just stream all the time? No videos, just everything is a stream? I don't think so. Could do more live streams if we have, I mean, 23 viewers is rough to take up hours of my day to help 20 people. Now if we have thousands of people watching, I'm glad to stay here to help anybody, but Bitcoin. Let's see where we at. Let's skip back a little bit. That's 30 minutes. That's a good one. This trend lines. We said we want to hold that line. Still looking okay. These don't look good. It looks like it's about to go back down, but you got to take emotion out of all your trades, guys. If you're doing whatever your brain tells you to do, your brain's wired to keep you safe, not to make you money. So you have to have a strategy. You have to know what you're doing. If you don't have a strategy, you're new to trading, just buy and hold. Can't give you financial advice, but you will make the most money for sure buying and holding long term. The only reason I sell any coin ever is to buy more of that same coin or another coin. That's it. Let's go back to... I guess we got to go back to Ethereum. USD. Nothing too alarming. Ethereum's still just in this channel. Just look for little channels like this. Now, these aren't trend lines. Don't confuse this for a trend line because you have two touch points. Remember what we talked about earlier? You can act like the wicks or the nails. The more nails you have, the stronger it is. So this is not a trend line. This is just like a little baby channel. You start breaking outside of little channels, you can see these. Then you can zoom out a little bit more and see where you're at. But if you're just trying to keep up with the daily thing, you want to know what to do if you need to get out or whatever. But on this channel, I like to look at more macro views. I don't really look at anything under the daily chart besides the live stream, just because there's more action. So. A little bit slow internet here. CHAINLINK still looking good. Back over 21. I mean, it was at $19 this morning. Look at that. Trading is about nailed and board safety nets. Hey, when you narrow it down, it's pretty simple, isn't it? Price predictions for Link. Yeah, we covered a couple earlier. I got some of my other videos as well where I could see Link going, but towards the end of this year, I would definitely see us double these prices. I'd say $50. If everything goes good, I'd say this time next year we could be... everything has to go perfect, I think, for Link to get over $100 this year. But I can see it happening. I'd be happy with 40 right now, wouldn't you? Double up. Which I think a $40 move is coming. We could double if alts can kick off here. If Bitcoin can hold the line and not freak out one way or the other. If it just keeps doing this choppiness for a couple more weeks, that'll give alts plenty of time to run before Bitcoin's going to test its 21 week again, which will happen. The test of this yellow line, the 21 week, is coming. Just don't know when. But in any bull market ever, it always comes back and tests on that yellow line until if it ever bounces back up, that's our blow off top. Little secrets of the trade. Yeah, I think $40 this year is definitely on the cards. I'd be shocked if it didn't at least hit 40 at some point this year. The soonest I think they could do that is probably like July. I don't think we're going to get to 40 in the next few weeks. Because Bitcoin, the only reason I'm saying that is because the Bitcoin's going to test its 21 week at some point in the near future, I believe. And when I say near future, I mean the next few months. Yeah, VeChain Vet is yeah, I've got my eye on that. A couple other small caps, but doing good. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, I'd appreciate it. We do videos 5 days a week if you're new. 11 a.m. Eastern Time release. Updates daily on CHAINLINK, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and other alts by request. Everything's free. I don't charge you for anything. No Moon Boy hype theories. No outrageous price predictions. I don't do any pumping, or I don't pitch you guys any coin that I don't personally believe in or own myself. The only coins I actually own right now are my top 5 coins. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, CHAINLINK, Polkadot, Cardano. Crypto Gizmo. He's my like general sergeant. I'd have to promote him to get hot. What do you guys think? Should we click off? We're done? Not much action. Everything, we're just moving sideways. Make a video tomorrow. Between 11 a.m. and noon Eastern Time, I'll have a new video out. If you want to try us out, just go ahead and subscribe and like, and we'll have a new video every day. Do at least another live stream. Maybe I'll do another one Friday, see how that works out. Last live stream I did in the morning. I think that was yesterday. I didn't get a whole lot of views, so maybe afternoon's better. Maybe I'll try a night one at some point. Just my kids are out of school, so I don't really, my wife gets off of work around 5, so generally try to wrap it up and kind of have family time. But thank you, sir. Thanks, man. Good luck with the channel. Appreciate it. Maybe we'll see you back here sometime. German BMW, thank you. I'll make my video tomorrow. We'll see what we can come up with. See what crypto does overnight. Looks like the DXY is dropping a little bit. If that keeps dropping, crypto could start moving again. All right, guys, I think we'll end it here. We've been on for an hour and 45 minutes, so apologize if you just got here. Looks like a couple people maybe just came in, but we're going to start doing at least one stream a week, maybe a couple. Be positive, don't panic, think long term. That's a good advice. All right, guys, I appreciate everyone being here. We will see you tomorrow, maybe a live stream Friday or so. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good night, or good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thanks, guys. See you next time.